Okay, so we'll start the speeches first, and we're going to call upon the bride's father and them to start.
Did you say I'm not listening well?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And, it has fallen on me as Kate's father, or the bride's father, to deliver the first speech, which is a bit like really being asked to make love to the Queen. And I haven't really practiced. First of all, I'd like to thank all the a warm welcome to all the relatives and friends who have come along to celebrate Katie and Colin's marriage. Especially I'd like to thank Keith and Wendy, Colin's parents, for the hard work they've done, and also to his sisters, Julie and Joanne, for all their hard work as well. Thank you very much indeed. You've made it a lot easier for us to get rid of her. And I'd especially like to thank Katie and Chris, my sister and brother-in-law, coming all the way out from Portsmouth to be here, and to my good friend Katie's uncle John, who's come all the way from the Orkneys to be here. So thank you for those two, and to all the relatives and friends to come along and make it a really special day. So I do thank you for that. And as I look round the room, I see there's many faces that, can you hear me? No, I can't. There's many faces I know and some I don't know, and I look forward to meeting those I don't later on this afternoon. And I thank you personally for coming on, so don't think you've been forgotten, that's all. It's at this point that I'd like to remember the people who can't be with us today, especially Katie's nan. Much loved by all of us. She's 92 and she couldn't make the trip, but I spoke to her today, Kate, and she said she wished all the love to you and John and Colin. No, she sends what I love to her. Wishes you all. I'd also like to remember Kate's cousin, Jen, who wanted to be here and couldn't, so we pass our love on to Germany and get home to Kate. To Peter Chi, sorry, to Chris Chi, beg your pardon, I beg your pardon, Chris Chi. He had the choice of 2 weddings to go to. He got the wrong one. He should have come to this one. I think his bride would be. And also we'd like to remember Ronnie and Andrea. These are Kate's friends. They're touring the Far East at the moment, so they couldn't be with us. Mind you, we all came over from England to by the way, I've tried to memorise this speech, but with the memory retention of a geriatric goldfish, I've got retention. So you'll forgive me if I refer to my notes occasionally. Well, it beholds to me to tell you a bit about Katie. Well, Katie's mum, Eve, and I have had a bit of advantage over the rest of you in that we had the great pleasure of watching Katie grow up through her early years. We thought at one time she might want to be an interior designer when we saw the speed at which she stripped the wallpaper off her bedroom. And then we thought one time she might want to be a hairdresser. When she managed to lock up both the cat and the dog in her bedroom one day, spot them in talcum powder, oh my God. Give them a very close haircut with a pair of hairdressing scissors. She didn't want to be a hairdresser. But no, Katie was a very, very creative child. Very creative child. She would create murder all day. And in her teen years, they mainly spent supporting with great zeal and vigour all the local pubs, clubs and wine bars in Birmingham. So many of them now sadly closed down. One mother's wife. She was a wild child. She was a very wild child. As a lot of people can back me up on that. But it was when she met Colin and we thought, well, and all of a sudden she seemed to calm down. And we thought, well, maybe this is what we've been searching for all our wild years. And we were right. We were right. I mean, together they've been very creative. You've only got to look at Holly and Dan. And on a more personal note, I mean, this comes from my heart. I'd like to thank Katie for being there on more than one occasion for me personally, for bailing me out and for saving my life on more than one occasion as well. Don't worry, love the cheques in the post. So, really, that brings us up to today, which is where we are now. And my toast for the bride and groom. But before I do that, I traditionally have some advice for the groom on marriage. I'm not good at that.
Take my word.
But perhaps, Colin, if you're listening, Colin, sorry about that, Dan.
He's feeding his
Put your
child.
glass down. I'm talking to your dad now. Come on. But anyway, Colin, perhaps this advice may help. There's no challenge in a marriage that can't be overcome by you saying one of these following things. Okay, you remember this. I was wrong.
You were right.
I was wrong. You were right. Yes, dear. And I love you. So you've only got to remember those four things, because you can overcome anything at all in your marriage by saying that. And always remember these three words. This is very important. Very important. You must remember these three words: all, just, and only.
It'll only take a minute.
You will.
You better start with that.
Yeah, probably heard them from time to time, and again you'll hear them in phrases like, all you need to do is, it just costs this much, and it will only take 5 minutes. By the way, these are all gross understatements, you know.
He knows already.
And always remember, as a great philosopher once said, a man who gives in when he's wrong is a wise man, while a man who gives in when he's right is still married. Anyway, so what I'd like to say now is that I wish them enjoyment for today, the fulfilment of all their hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and I know they've got lots of hopes and dreams, and I know they're going to come true for them, and love and happiness forever. So really now it's my pleasure and to propose a toast to the happy couple. So would you please raise your glasses, and the toast is Katie and Colin. No, hang on. The toast is Katie, Colin, Holly and Daniel. The toast is the new Parr family. The new Parr family.
The new Parr family.
The new Parr family.
Thank you.
Thank